So obviously I started off this morning by having some lemon water. I do this often in the mornings. And then to start off for breakfast, I am just cutting up half an avocado. I'm adding also a little bit of salt and pepper just for some flavourings. And then I'm having 3 pieces of toast and I'm preparing them in slightly different ways. So the first one, I'm having spinach. I'm also cutting up some tomatoes as preparation for a different slice, and a little mini tomato here, as you can see. I'm not cooking the spinach with anything. So starting off, I'm just putting avocado on 2 of the slices, and for the third slice I'm firstly putting this free-from cream cheese from Sainsbury's, and then I'm adding the avocado on top of that. So for one of the slices I'm adding the spinach and the other the tomatoes, and then obviously I'm going to add other toppings as well as that. For the cream cheese one I sprinkled some chia, and then for the middle one some walnuts, and the end one sunflower seeds and sesame seeds. And then I also added coconut to the other one, and honestly guys, these are so nice and flavourful. You can use different toppings depending on what foods you like. For a snack for lunch I just had this strawberry and banana smoothie. For my lunch I decided to have steamed vegetables with a peanut sauce. To start off with, I'm peeling some spaghetti squash. You probably haven't heard of this before, but my mum grows them in the garden, they're so nice. So I'm just cutting that into chunks, obviously taking the seeds out. And then I'm peeling and chopping up a potato or 2 potatoes, depending on how hungry you are. And I'm steaming this in a pan on the stove. That only takes a few minutes when you steam it. And then I'm cutting up some raw yellow and red pepper. I'm not bothering to cook this, I actually prefer pepper when it's raw. And then for the sauce I am putting 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, a tablespoon of soya sauce, a squeeze of lemon juice, about a tablespoon here I'm putting in, and you kind of adjust these flavours to your taste. And then I'm cutting up some garlic, I'm putting some garlic in there as well, it was just probably half a clove. And then I'm also putting in a bit of a sprinkle of cayenne pepper just for some more flavourings, and some nutritional yeast. I like adding nutritional yeast into a lot of things because it's high in B12, which is really good. And then to make this liquidy, I'm just putting some hot water in, and I also added some salt and pepper. So now that my vegetables are fully steamed, I'm going to put some chickpeas and spinach into the steamer as well. And this doesn't take too long to cook at all, you just really warm it through. And then I'm just putting all of the food together. This is so healthy, guys. It's got your greens and your carbs and everything good. And then I'm adding the peanut sauce to the top of this. It doesn't look very appetizing, but I promise you it tastes so good, and it's so easy when you're at home just wanting a meal. For dinner I decided to make a vegetable crumble, so me and Joe made this together and it was really yummy. So first we just diced some carrots and then put this into a pan with some olive oil. I don't really know if you're meant to fry carrots, but it ended up fine. And then we just also cut up some courgette, and I guess you didn't really need to peel the courgette, I'm not sure why I did that. And then we also cut up some broccoli and then added this to the fried carrots. I swear I've done this before, I've fried carrots, probably not meant to. And then I'm cutting up the potato and adding that as well. I like having potato and everything. And then just putting that into the pan and just cooking it. And then I'm cutting up 1 clove of garlic and then adding another clove of garlic, obviously, here, as you can see, to give it some flavour. And then also a tin of black beans and also a tin of chopped tomatoes. And then I'm adding some vegan stock, so I'm just putting 3 teaspoons into a cup, adding hot water, mixing it, and then putting that in with all the other ingredients. And then I'm also adding some thyme for flavourings, and I'm pretty sure I added salt and pepper. For the crumble, this is how I'm starting, with some flour. So the footage just cut out, but I have put in 100 grams of flour, 140 grams of porridge oats, 80 grams of vegan margarine, 20 grams of sesame seeds, 20 grams of sunflower seeds, and then I'm going to put in some walnuts and some nutritional yeast. So now I'm just mixing that a bit with a spoon and then doing what you usually do with crumble and just mixing it loads with your fingers. So now that the base had finished, I'm just putting that into a nice dish and adding the crumble on top. There ended up being a lot of crumble. I wasn't going to put it all on, but then I just thought I might as well just put it all on. And then this is Joe annoying me. Why did... Oh, I knew you were going to do that.
What's wrong with
You were
that?
going to get to the bottom layer. No.
One dot in the middle.
Mom, stop it.
Ah!
Calm as a bitch. So now I finally remembered to turn the oven on, so I'm just whacking on at full blast. The crumble is in the oven. It hopefully will be done soon. And this is the final product. It was so yummy, and then we just also added some lettuce just as a refreshing part of the meal, and I also added some vegan cheese onto mine, which was really yummy. You can kind of just experiment with the ingredients with a crumble. You can just do whatever you want really. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I really enjoyed making it. I feel like I haven't made a what I eat in a day video for a really long time. So I hope you liked it as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will see you in my next video. Also, be sure to check out this video on the screen right now if you haven't seen it already. And yeah, bye guys!